Whew. Good morning. This is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty, and today I'm going to be sharing my 5-month Sisterlock update, as well as doing a get ready with me for my hair and makeup. So go ahead and stay tuned. So I have had my Sisterlocks for 5 months now, and it's been such an incredible journey. I just had a retightening, which was a really good experience as always. And my hair is just growing and growing. And so funny thing about getting your hair retightened is, you know, it's kind of like if you had a relaxer, it's kind of, and I'm using, let's see, my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I already have on my skincare. It's kind of like, you know, when you had a relaxer and you had that new growth, you know, because you go every 6 weeks to get your hair retightened. So by the time I go, I feel like I have like an afro at my scalp area. So I just felt after a while, just like, oh my gosh, I really need to have my hair retightened. It's grown out so much. And it really did. I'm going to show you when I take my bonnet off what my growth is looking like. But I've been so very pleased with the growth that I've experienced. And this is the Tarte Tape Shape in Deep. Since it's the summertime, I'm just using the Deep right now. This is my favorite concealer, basically. I used NARS for many years, and this kicked NARS right out the ballpark. And this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. So let me get a little close so I can fluff my brows up and fill them in really quickly. So back to my hair. Yeah, I had my retightening this week, which was really good. I almost feel like my growth is accelerating in a way. It feels like my growth is definitely picking up, which is pretty cool. So I'm continuing to be very pleased with my experience having Sisterlocks. And so I usually let my concealer sit for a little bit while I do my brows. Then I just kind of blot it in and blend it out. Make sure to blend it out so there aren't any harsh lines. So this is my Cover FX N85 Pressed Mineral Foundation. I've been using this for a minute, for a long time, to the point where I have a lot of them just stacked up to make sure that I don't run out. So I just kind of blot this on. I use a fluffier brush with the N85. And that's what I use to kind of lightly set my concealer so that everything is pretty consistent. Here's Cover FX in N90. And I use that just to give a little bit of dimension to my face and a little bit of balance. I like using the powder foundation, especially having Sisterlocks, because I have concerns about the foundation kind of getting in my locks. I don't want anything like that to happen. And my Evolution Glow Matte Bronzer in Medium. Like I said, I just kind of go around the edges of my face and around my jawline. It's kind of difficult to use the powder when you're sweating. So you have to just make sure that you kind of blend it out. It's just a really quick, just back and forth swoop, and then a little down the nose, just for a little bit of a contour action. Take the same bronzer, and then I'll just kind of go under my eye for a little bit of definition. Next, I use my Sephora retractable eyeliner. Just kind of smudge it along my lower line. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, put on a little bit of mascara. And I hate this applicator. It's so big. It's too big for my eyes. I had the trial version of this mascara for a long time, and because my eyes are so small, I feel like the trial brushes work better for me. So I have some other mascaras I'm going to be trying out. I'll kind of finish my brows off with a little bit of the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso. It's the same color. As you can see, I am sweating. That's how hot I am. But the cool thing about the Cover FX is, you see it still looks good. My favorite blush and bronzer duo that I have to look for a replacement for are both from Becca, which I'm still upset about Becca going out of business. It's, I don't know. So it's the Blushing Copper and Topaz, which I've been wearing for years now. So I have to find some replacements for them. I have some possibles, but I'll still use it and love it in the meantime. But I'm hoping over the next month or two to replace with something else. I just love how it brings everything together. The Blushing Copper is just such a beautiful, unique golden copper blush tone. It's not too much. It's just beautiful. And then the Topaz is a great highlight on top of it. Just gives my skin this beautiful, healthy sheen and glow. Yeah, my favorite combination. Then I usually go back with the Blushing Copper over the highlighter and just fix it one more time. And my NYX lip pencil in brown. And my favorite lip gloss right now is the Colored Rain Jacqueline Lip Lacquer. I did a video on this maybe about a month ago. I've been wearing this quite a bit. It's such a nice nude lip gloss. It's so pretty. Looks really good. Let me blend out the edges of my highlighter a little bit. Okay, let's get into this hair. So many of you who have Sisterlocks know that when you wake up, your hair is like this, like kind of like stuck to the sides and whatnot. So you have to kind of, at this point, I refresh my hair every day with water. I have pretty coarse hair and I have not experienced any issues with that. I have water. I use a couple squirts of jojoba oil in here and an essential oil, a couple of essential oils that I usually switch up. So all you do is just lift up your hair, and I usually spray into the roots to get the hair to kind of fall. And the same on the other side. Sisterlocks are super easy to take care of. And then I just try to kind of work that in, and it helps the hair fall, as you can see. So, back to my 5-month update, you can see the growth that I've experienced over the past 5 months. When I first got them done, I barely had any bangs. And then you can see, look at my bang. Look how far down it is on my forehead. I'm so proud. I'm so happy about that. And then even you can see how my ear is pretty much covered by my locks now. I remember when I first started, I feel like it barely came around my ear, and now it covers my whole ear, which is so cool. It's just cool to watch your hair grow like this. It's just really nice. And it's so easy. Like I said, what did that just take? 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and my hair is done for the day. So, you can see that I still have, my 4A hair in the front. You can still see all the ringlets and whatnot in the front. And then when you get to the back of my hair, that's where my hair is a bit coarser. The ringlets are, not really that defined. The hair just looks a little more just kind of like puffy and coarse most of the time. Just on the ends a little bit, but my ends are starting to get tighter and starting to seal, which is cool. I just have cool changes every month. And I couldn't be happier with my journey. I couldn't be happier with it. So that's pretty much it. If I'm trying to get a little bit of a style going, what I'll do is I have this box that is full of bobby pins. And then I went to, I think, either Claire's or Icing and got some fancier bobby pins. So I'll take a couple. Oh, oh my gosh, really? Okay, now I've never dropped that before, but it chose to fall today. So I'm just gonna take a deep breath and pick it up when I finish filming. Okay, but I use these bobby pins in particular. They're really long and then they're curved, so they fit the sides of your forehead. So I like to have my deep side part. And after I wet my hair, I'll just kind of take the bunch of it, pull it back, go from behind my ear, and then I'll use two, 1 and 2, to make sure I don't have any sticking up at the top. And pin my hair back like that. So it gives me a little bit of a style. And then just pick one because I'm gonna have to clean all these up. And then I'll take one of my clips that, let's see, my decorative clips, depending on what I'm wearing, which I'll keep collecting more of these. And then I'll just clip it right there. So that is my style right now. It works for me. I like it. This is my look. This is me each day. Like I said, I'm sweating like crazy. I am often sweating like crazy in Dallas. So yeah, I'm just blending, taking some tissue and just kind of blending and blotting. It's a little more of an aggressive way to blend, but I think that kind of fixed it. So this is pretty much me each day in Dallas in the summertime, sweating. And I'm loving my locks because I could not imagine having any other hairstyle right now. That was another interesting thing I noticed, being someone, you know, now I'm in the lock community. I don't feel when I was in Chicago, and it may have changed over because I haven't lived in Chicago now for, it's been about 1.5 years, but I do not recall that many people in Chicago having Sisterlocks in particular, which is what I was interested in. Down here, there are micro locks everywhere. And I think one of the reasons why is because it typically is so hot down here that I don't know what else you're gonna do with your hair. I have 4C hair. My hair is very coarse. It's very resistant. All it wants to be is in an afro. It doesn't want to be in anything else. So for my hair, I don't really know what else to do with it outside of keeping it in weaves or crochet hair, which I did for many years and ended up getting sick of that. So this is my solution, but at the same time, I do really love it. So it's fun to see my hair growing. If you follow my journey, you know that this time last year, I big chopped my hair. So to kind of be 1 year down the road and to have all of this healthy, thriving, growing Sisterlocks, I feel so grateful. We will keep growing and I'll keep giving you all monthly updates. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye.